Hey Falcons, I'm Jack, and I'm here at the lane to tell you about an exciting Relay for Life fundraising opportunity to share with all of you today.
We're asking all of you to donate daily to our loose change for cancer jars that will be in everybody's home room. We all have spare change hanging around, so what better way to spend it than to put it towards a good cause?
From now until Thursday, May 4th, you have the opportunity to fill your homeroom jar with all of your loose change. And while you're doing that, you can keep in mind that you're helping to contribute and change cancer.
And don't worry, Falcons, we have some pretty exciting incentives to encourage you guys to fill these jars.
So I'm here with Mr. Lowery and Mr. Massey. Can you guys share with us what you'll do if we raise at least $250?
Well, if you raise $250, you get to dye my hair blue with a red mohawk.
And you get to dye mine red with a blue mohawk.
Now we have Miss Kilbreth and Mr. Pitts here. Can you guys please tell us what you'll do if we raise $300 as a whole school in our jars?
Well, I'm going to be a little bit adventurous here, and I'm going to try two different flavors of crickets. The chili lime and the honey mustard.
And I will eat the barbecue flavor, so we'll see.
Did you hear that if we raise $300 in our jars, not only will Mr. Massey be dyeing his hair blue and red, but these two will also be eating some crickets. Yummy!
That's gross, Jack. But hey, I wonder if Mr. Kroll's up for a challenge.
I heard that if we raise $350, Mr. Kroll will shave some of his beard off.
If Mr. Kroll's gonna get out the razor, I wonder what Mr. Storms will do to help us.
Well, if the whole school raises $400, I'll wax my legs and walk a lap in high heels.
I can't wait to see that. I don't think Mr. Storms knows what he's getting himself into. So, if we raise $400, Mr. Lowery and Mr. Massey will dye their hair, Mrs. Kilbreth and Mr. Pitts will eat crickets, and Mr. Storms will wax his legs and walk a lap in high heels. How's that sound?
Don't forget Mr. Kroll.
Oh yes, Mr. Kroll will also shave his beard. Part of it.
Hey, Jack, I wonder if Miss Morse is up for a challenge too.
Well, if the whole school raises $450 in loose change, I'll get a tattoo right here on my ankle.
Are you sure you want to get a tattoo, Miss Morris? Those are permanent.
Well, I might cry a little bit because of the pain, but yes.
Wow, we have some pretty brave teachers. I also heard that Mr. Lombardi's up for a challenge.
Oh really? What can he do to top all of the rest of our teachers?
Well, Mr. Lombardi, can you share with us what you're willing to do?
I'm willing to eat one donut for every $100 raised, up to $600, so half a dozen donuts.
You do know that there's carbs and sugars in donuts, and we know how you feel about carbs and sugars.
This is crazy. If we raise $600 in loose change in a week and a half, we get to witness Mr. Lowery and Mr. Massey dye their hair, Mr. Pitts and Miss Kilbreth eat crickets, Mr. Kroll shave his beard, Mr. Storms wax his legs and walk a lap of the track in high heels, Miss Morris will get a tattoo, and Mr. Lombardi will eat carbs. We get to witness all of that on Relay Day.
Let's go, Falcons. I think we're up to the challenge. And as a little incentive, Student Council has already placed $5 in the bottom of everyone's jar. Remember to fill those jars before May 4th. We're already at $110.
Shake it.